Hi, Vicki here. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do a little root chakra balancing yoga. But first off, what's a chakra? A chakra is a wheel of energy within our body. So when it's balanced and moving freely, things are like going along good, you're feeling your best. But when they get blocked or stuck, then you can become kind of feel not really well, not very energetic, and just feel like out of sorts. So we're going to do our best to work on balancing out our root chakra today. So the root chakra is located at the base of the spine. It's considered our connection to the physical world, to the earth, and it's represented by the color red. That's why I'm wearing red today. And it's all about stability, security, connection to self and others, all that good stuff. Kind of like our basic survival needs as a human in the world. If it's blocked, you might feel like real low energy, like you just don't feel safe or secure, like everything's just kind of like anxious, intense, because you just don't know where you stand. So we're going to work today to balance out the root chakra. So join me on your yoga mat. No props needed today. Feel free to throw on some red if you want to wear the color of the day, and we'll start in just a moment. Okay, we're going to start today in staff pose. So sit on your mat with your legs extended, your arms along your sides, hands next to the hips and grounded. Core is engaged here and the toes are gently flexed back. Your spine is straight but not rigid here. And just roll those shoulders back a couple times, loosen up the upper body a bit. The reason we're starting in staff today is to feel that connection to the ground through our full length of our lower body. Just settle in for a moment. We're going to just take a couple deep breaths here. Big inhale in through the nose, out through the nose. Full deep breath in and out. One more deep inhale in. This time exhale through the mouth, let it go. All right, lift up that upper body and we're going to lean forward into a seated forward fold. Just let that upper body come forward. Just working to stretch out the back of the legs for a moment here. Still feeling that connection through the full lower body here. A-okay to bend those knees if you need. Inhale to come back to center. Full breath there. Find staff once more. Exhale, release forward, come back to seated forward fold. Inhale to lift. And one more. Come forward into your seated forward fold. Use the inhale to come back to center one more time in staff. All right, we're going to make our way around into child's pose. Bring those hips back towards the heels, sit back on them for a second. Bring those knees pretty wide, about as wide as your mat. And then release the upper body down. You can rest that forehead on the mat, great. Settle into your child's pose here. Or even let the head roll from side to side a couple times. Massaging the forehead. Stilling the head, we're going to walk the hands around to the right side, staying nice and low. And a nice little side body stretch here. Just waking up the body. Ready to move. Release back around the front. And then come all the way back around to the left side, all the way around to the left. Stretch the opposite side of the body. Stay nice and low. And come back around to the center. Release down into child's pose one more time. Feel that connection of the forehead to the ground. Relax the arms into it. Feel the stability, the being held safe by the ground beneath you. All right, use your next inhale to start making your way to tabletop. So we're bringing those knees under the hips, the wrists under the shoulders, finding that neutral position. Core is engaged here. Nice straight spine. We're going to do 3 rounds of cat-cow here. So as you inhale, pull in the belly button, arch the back, drop the head for cat. Exhale, release the belly down, pull the chest through for cow. Inhale, return to cat. Exhale, move through cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. And then come back to center. All right, from here we're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, and find down dog. Once you've got those hips lifted, those feet planted, hands planted, finding that good, stable down dog position, grounding through the hands and the feet. Then we're going to start walking the dog a bit, pedal those feet, warm up those legs. Just a couple breath cycles here. Need to move fast. Take it nice and easy today. All right, let those heels ground down for another moment. And then walk those feet up towards the hands. Take your time, take several steps there. And then relax forward into your standing forward fold. Just let the body hang for a moment. All right, pushing through the feet, rolling up into mountain. Take your time, finding mountain. Roll those shoulders back at the top, open the hands, stand tall and proud. Mountain pose. Mountain is another really grounding pose. We're going to come back to it over and over again today. Very good for balancing your root chakra. So feel the stability of your body as you settle down through the feet, ground through the feet. With the inhale, lift the arms, come into upward salute. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down. Inhale to halfway lift, flatten out the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way back up, upward salute. Exhale, return to mountain. All right, we're going to do that little flow between our poses that we're going to work on here. We're also going to do a little bit of work with affirmations. So we're first going to move into warrior one. So I'm going to bring my right foot forward, left foot back. Set up my feet first. Make sure my hips and shoulders are towards the top of the mat. Find that good positioning with the lower body, and then as I'm ready, lift the arms up, lift the gaze. Let those shoulders come down the back a bit. Feel yourself supported. Strong lower body here. As you settle into warrior one, say, I am safe. The exhale, let those arms come down. Step forward. Take a moment in mountain. And then we're going to step that right foot back to set up warrior one on the left side. So once again, making sure those hips and shoulders are towards the top of the mat, setting up the base first, and then lift those arms, warrior one. Settle in, Find your best warrior one for the day. Once you're there, repeat, I am safe. Release with the exhale. Bring the right foot forward. Take a moment in mountain. We're going to do that flow. So with the inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Swan dive down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, upward salute. Exhale, return to mountain. Full breath cycle there. And then we'll set up warrior two. So that right foot stays forward. Step that left foot back. This time we're letting the hips open and bringing the arms out to the sides, gazing out over those right fingertips. And relax those shoulders down, engage the core here. Feel your strong base holding you. As you gaze out over those fingertips. And affirm, I am stable. Use an inhale to bring that left hand forward, and then step the left foot forward. Take a moment in mountain. Step the right foot back to set up warrior two, left side. So letting those hips open a bit. Arms out to the side, same thing. Release those shoulders down. Find your best warrior two. Engage the core here. And affirm, I am stable. Use the next inhale to bring that right hand forward, and then the right foot, stand in mountain. And then come into your flow. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute, reach up. Exhale, release to mountain. All right, our next pose we're going to come into is chair. So I'm going to take a step back here a little bit. I'm going to set up my feet. I want my feet about directly under my hips, maybe just slightly wider. And then as you're ready, lift those arms, sit down into chair. I'm going to get our weight into our hips and our heels here. Settle in. As you find your chair, affirm, I am secure. I am secure. Lower the arms, come back to mountain. Full breath cycle there. And with the inhale, come back into chair. Set the hips down. Lift the arms, lift the chest here. I am secure. Lift to center, take a moment in mountain. And then we flow, upward salute. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Upward salute. Release to mountain. All right, we're next going to come into goddess. So I'm going to turn horizontal on my mat. I'm going to bring those feet about 3 to 4 feet apart. And bring those arms up like a cactus, like a goalpost, and then sit down into my squat. I'm trying to push those knees out over my toes a bit, keep my chest lifted. Goddess squat is not easy. Find your best one. And then affirm, I am connected. I am connected. Keep that breath flowing in and out through the nose here. Try not to hold your breath. And use the inhale to stand. Take a moment in mountain. I'm going to heel toe my feet in a couple. Take a moment there. And then let's set up goddess squat once more. Widen out those feet, arms up, sit down, chest lifted, knees out. Find your goddess squat. I am connected. Affirm, I am connected. And use that inhale to stand. We're going to turn to the top of the mat, find mountain. So inhale to lift the arms. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift, upward salute. Exhale to mountain. All right, finally we're going to come into a wide forward fold. So I'm going to bring my feet a little bit wider than I did on goddess squat. Bring my hands to my hips. And then as I exhale, allow my upper arm, release my crown of my head towards the top of the mat. Then release those hands straight down. Feel grounded through those hands and those feet here. As you point that crown of the head towards the mat. Always okay to bend knees or keep them soft. Relax into your fold here. As you do, affirm, I release my anxiety. I release my anxiety. Bring those hands back to the waist. Use an inhale to lift the upper body back up. Heel toe those feet in. Find your mountain. Stand tall. Widen those feet out. One more wide forward fold here. Hands to the waist. Exhale, release the crown of the head down, upper body down. Release hands straight down from the hips. Once again, affirm, I release my anxiety. Hands back to the waist, use an inhale, lift back to center. We're going to come to the top of our mat, find mountain. And one more flow here. So with the inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, release to mountain. 2 breath cycles here. The shoulders come down, stand tall, stand proud. All right, we're going to release and take a seat on our mat. We're going to start winding it down here. So relax those legs out in front of you. Set up your staff pose once more, so those hands are by the hips. Gentle flex of the toes back towards the face. Shoulders down. Strong, engaged posture here in the seated mountain version. And then lift the upper body and release forward into seated forward fold. Find that fold for a moment. Use the inhale to lift. Relax the arms down. Settle into staff. Lift, release forward, seated forward fold. Inhale, lift, release the arms down, find staff. One more, lift those arms, release forward. Find your fold. Lift, one more staff pose. We're going to come down onto our backs. Knees are bent here. Relax those arms along your sides. We're going to bring those feet about hip width distance apart. Knees as well. All right, take a moment just feeling how it feels to have these points of your body connected to the earth for a moment. The length of your arms, the soles of your feet, tailbone, upper back, back of your head. The inhale, we're going to come into bridge. So we're just going to lift those hip points up towards the ceiling, letting the weight of our body settle into our feet and our shoulders. Try to avoid putting weight in the neck here, the back of the head. Just a few breath cycles here. Strengthen your feet as they hold you up. Next exhale, slowly lower the tailbone back down. Find that connected spot once more. And then lengthen out the right leg and then the left leg and settle into Savasana. Just let those feet fall open. Relax the hips, relax the shoulders here. Soften the belly a bit. Close those eyes. Just take a moment to just relax here. Few nice breaths. And affirm once more, I am safe, I am stable, I am secure, I am connected, I release my anxiety. If you have the time, pause the video here and hang out Savasana for a few more minutes. Really enjoy it. And if you need to move on with your day, we'll start to come back to the room. So just gentle movements here, wiggling the toes, rolling out the wrists and ankles a bit. Full body stretch, extend those arms. Lengthen out the legs, point the toes, feel the stretch. Exhale, release, cross the ankles, roll up to a seat. Find a nice, comfortable, easy posture, easy pose for a moment. Roll those shoulders back, open up that chest. Those hands sit palms up for a moment, and we'll just close today with 3 deep breaths together. Big inhale in through the nose. Out through the nose. Full deep breath in. And out. Last one. Nice deep breath in through the nose. This time out through the mouth. Let it go. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.